Oh wait, now?
Yeah, go ahead, do the thing.
Welcome back, my little unicorns.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's all I wanted to say.
Okay then. Anyways, that was Tuskiko that you just heard. I'm the layman, and also joining us is our partner in crime, the Adamska 122.
Yes, I am the Adamska 122.
You want to go
More like
skateboards?
Trash can.
Exactly. It doesn't say we're live on Twitch. Either that or...
It does, don't worry.
Oh, wait, yep, there it is.
Yep. Anyways. Yeah, last time, if I recall correctly, we sat down and discussed manga with Natsuki. And I guess started bonding over that. Yeah.
It was like some magical girl manga.
Some like magical cooking series or something. I don't remember. It's a while.
War.
It's been a while.
Sailor Food Moon Wars.
Or something.
Ha! Funny.
Alright, so let's dive in.
Yep. Yeah. And there was also one more bit of us trying to write beat poetry, and now we're back here. Yeah. Are you all ready? Excuse me. Are you all ready with today's poems? And as usual, our protagonist is articulate as ever.
Maybe?
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? English, guys.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, now I'm starting to see the Pyrrha in Monica's character. What the heck?
Aha! Have I converted you?
No.
Have I convinced you?
No.
Sad face.
Be sad. Be very sad.
Indeed. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Oh yeah, that's right. She's Natsuki's a total tsundere.
Yes.
Natsuki... Oh,
Yep, your line.
not my line. Wait, that is my line.
Yeah, you're the
So,
protag.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. Took you long enough.
Mm-hmm.
She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me, so a foot. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a foot. Did we really need to go into inches?
Yes.
Protag, don't bring inches into this.
Giggity.
Alright. Guess I'll stop there for now.
Probably best you did, dude.
I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
My book. Mine.
It is.
You're just giving it back?
It's your precious, isn't it?
Don't you want to know what happened?
I don't want to be held responsible for breaking your book. Yeah, but...
I mean, she is a tsundere, right? They're known to lash out.
Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Baka.
Yes.
Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright?
Of course it is. Baka.
I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Oh no, Sundere gonna smack your
Well-
shit.
But only if she can read minds. I don't think she can read minds, guys. I think we're safe.
I know what you guys are thinking.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Well, Vicky, you're crazy. You know what everyone's thinking at all times, somehow.
Yeah, clear, obviously.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you don't take it home.
I mean, not if he's a fast reader. Don't assume his preferred reading speed.
Nice one.
You're welcome.
Just finish the one before tomorrow so we can start the next one.
And if it gets... Oh.
And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
You said that so nonchalantly!
And if it gets bent, you'll get bent. By me.
Oh my god.
Okay, who let the angry mob in here?
I did.
Everyone.
That was me. Dr. Professor Patrick.
Well,
By tomorrow?
dude, I can totally finish like one basic manga Takoban volume like in less than. I can finish it in an hour. It's not that hard, dude.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but I'm also lazy.
That is true.
Yeah, you makes a good point.
So it looks like I'm not getting my book back anytime soon.
I only got partway through the volume so far. He reads at a first grade level.
I will kill you if you don't give me my book back.
I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this.
No one cares.
Nerd.
Dude, everything's on Netflix now anyway. Just binge it later.
Yeah, when in doubt, binge it later. I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? You will die.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright then. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
From Neptune. Able to mention Neptunia.
Good series. Pretty good anime too. Y'all should watch it.
Confusing as fuck with all the spin-offs.
Don't worry about the spin-offs, just worry about the main 3 games. That's all you need.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good, then our plan is working.
I stand up. Congratulations, you know how to stand.
Do you want a cookie now?
How about a gold star?
I could go for a cookie.
You are a cook. You are a cookie.
Okay? Question mark?
I love how I said that and I turned my head left, thinking there was someone there.
It's funny because we don't have our cameras on.
And we're all in separate areas. I returned to where I put my stuff and I carefully slipped the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
No.
Yeah.
Poetry. What is...
Yeah.
My relaxation. That's your line.
My relaxation is Excuse me, I haven't eaten all day.
We talked about this.
Well, I did have a cinnamon bun earlier. I did have a cinnamon roll.
Mm-hmm.
By that I mean I just ate Astria from Heaven's Lost Property.
But
Kinky.
It's because she's the cinnamon roll character.
basically.
I know.
I haven't even
know.
seen the darn show, and I
would-
think that.
Anyway, I just believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Fool.
Poetry
read the
is
poem,
not
you read it and
embarrassing.
You own it.
I feel triggered.
You feel that
I
way
couldn't
by
really find
everything.
what needed inspiration since I've never really done this before. That's why we picked all the cute lines for Natsuki.
Pretty much. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
Oh boy.
Not you. Oh, hey, it's Worst Girl.
Well, no,
I
no,
can't wait.
none of these are really worst, girl. At least not that I've seen so far.
I was supposed to say, Sayori's just kind of like an airhead.
A little bit, yeah. But not
Yeah.
not really worst girl yet, if at all.
She's not
So-
Aqua.
Oh, heck no. Very few people are, and I feel sorry for
no
them.
one is Aqua tier. Yeah, they make Aqua look good in comparison.
Pretty much.
And that is a sin in and of itself. Anyway, Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. That could mean two things. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook, because of course it is.
Makes too much
On
sense.
the other hand, Monica wrote her notes in a composition notebook. That makes too much sense as well.
Gee, it's almost like one's on top of things and the other's kind of a ditz.
Relatable.
So are you sure? Wait, so are we sure that Sayori isn't Vicky and not Natsuki?
Well,
Or she's like the fusion of them both?
I'm a fusion of the two.
well, glad we settled that then.
Anyway, I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
And now we get to pick whose
Oh,
poem
yes.
we get to read first.
I think we have to pick Natsuki's because we're going after her.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense from a narrative standpoint. Although I believe that, like, none of the choices outside of what we do for the poems matters, if I remember correctly. But regardless.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Better safe than sorry. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems from yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
This is a true.
Oh. Okay, well, let's start with the thing I don't like.
Oh, no, really?
First of all,
No, don't sugarcoat it, Natsuki. Tell us how you really feel.
never. I will never share my feelings.
You didn't say baka, so it doesn't count.
Baka.
There we go.
Okay, now it counts. Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Oh, you like it.
Well, thanks for keeping us...
No, I don't.
Thanks for teasing us.
Baka.
Fucking... Then what's the point of sharing in the first place?
That is true.
I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Meanie.
Don't you mean wrote this when you could be not doing other things?
For real.
Nothing is something.
I mean, let me count all the things I could not be doing right now.
Insert TFS abridged perfect cell here.
Sure, why not?
In fact, or you know what, I'm gonna do it in that voice then. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this! I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. And I'll share with you mine.
Yep.
Kinky.
Right before I blast you into smithereens.
Exactly! This man has the right idea.
Because you know that's what perfect
Like
cell would
Monica.
do.
Like Monica said. Do it, or I challenge you to the cell games.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad.
Ah! Ow!
You were supposed to show me some dumb poem that makes... Well, it's not that great, but let me show you... What'd I do? Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, you kept cutting in and out.
Great. Do you want me to reread all of it?
Yeah, one more for safety.
You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like.
So you have to get on my level.
Thank you, question mark?
This is so me. And you went and ruined it!
Wow.
Tuskiko, is Natsuki your Patronus?
For real, though. I see it. I look like her.
Yeah, actual size too.
You want to die, don't you?
He does seem to have a death wish. I mean, he keeps doing this, doesn't he?
True.
Lol.
I hope you're happy.
I'm ecstatic. So in other words, you're saying you liked it.
Baka!
Basically.
You know, from now on, for the internal monologue, I'm just gonna do a different voice.
Alright.
Because
Things
the
fresh.
protag doesn't know how to articulate with his mouth words. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
I feel like your only voice is gonna be your a la carte one.
Right now it is. What do you want me to switch it?
I don't care. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry I called you short earlier.
Are you really?
Trying to be.
At least he's honest, folks.
True. You're so... You're just... Okay, can this load? You're just... You don't understand anything, do you? Why is
Yeah,
this
you're
me?
not letting me play my character archetype properly.
I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all all self-important.
Did we do that? I don't think we did.
You
Pretty
did.
sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself.
And yeah, we were basically thinking that.
Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or lose. a win or a loss, that she liked my poem. In any case, you will need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess.
This protagonist, his lines are
Only
awful.
because Monica will make me if I don't.
Yep.
His lines are
Really
awful.
me?
Sundare's gonna soon.
Literally my life right here.
I swear this protagonist has about as much articulation with his mouth, with the words that come out of his mouth, as the protag from Monster Musume.
So, like,
Do I have to
none.
read the poem?
Exactly.
I mean, if you want to read the
can
poem,
fly.
you want to give it a shot, or you want one of us to do it?
Fine, I'll do it since my character did write it.
The floor is yours.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Blah 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 blah. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Cue hipster snapping. There we go.
I feel some type of way now.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's basically saying humanity sucks.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Poetry is technically open to interpretation.
True.
I do like it.
You're lying to me. I don't appreciate your lying.
You can call me a baka, therefore I don't believe you.
What?
You can call me a baka, therefore I don't believe you.
No, I was reading the line, you dumbass. Meh. Just be honest.
I am.
Baka.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because your face.
Yeah, basically. Sick burns there,
No, that's a
Natsuki.
big line.
Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all what?
Sophisticated.
Yeah, I can say that word and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point... What?
No, read the line first.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
This is true. Also, the only thing that would have made that soundbite better if it were Piccolo saying it.
That would have worked, yeah.
He really is best dad, though.
Who, what?
Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z.
Piccolo! Best day.
Gohan! Are you okay?
Yeah.
Have you been drinking plenty of juice? Did you get into the school you wanted to?
Yep.
Odds are probably no.
Oh, Team 4-Star. Never stop being funny.
Your writing style wouldn't make the message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
That
Yeah.
That's the thing that someone possibly of the female gender hath spoken.
Went from soon to dead in like 0.0 seconds there.
Life in this poem, I can read.
Oh, trust me, I had my share of trouble reading this too.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
You can find it on my blog.
Tumblr bitches.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
This is all really.
So first,
This is all good, really good writing theory, people. Y'all should be taking notes.
Yeah, because to the untrained eye, that what her poem looked like at first would come off as something that just like a first grader came up with. Instead, though, it actually had a very deep meaning and wasn't. It was just her own artistic style.
Preach it!
We're currently working to get this course available on lynda.com.
Apparently.
Not at all.
The joke is we're not.
And we're not sponsored. But lynda.com, if you do ever watch this, call us.
Yes, please. We'd really appreciate it.
Oh my god.
What?
Just you guys. Looking for sponsors already.
We never said we weren't shameless. And what do you mean already? We've been doing this for a while.
You know, I haven't been here that long, so...
Join us in being shameless.
Maybe. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
Again, as somebody...
Now you admit you're stupid.
Yeah, and as somebody who writes for a living, I really don't. It's just something I do in my spare time. That, like, you don't know how much effort goes into actually choosing what words to actually put from pen to paper, so to speak.
Yep.
True. That's what it means to be a pro. Hashtag great writing.
Hashtag it can write literally anything better than Twilight.
I'm glad you learned something.
I mean, writing something better than Twilight isn't all that hard.
Yeah,
I'm
for
glad.
real.
Well, I'm glad I got to read your poem.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I'm all
Gosh.
high and mighty.
Smug Lolly is best Lolly, apparently.
I will kill you.
Not you!
No, the one in the game.
Yeah, Natsuki.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she would say that. I will kill you.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
She'll probably gouge her eyes out with a spoon. Yeah, I
Ooh, what?
guess not. I decide to humor her with that last comment.
Although I wonder who would be more smug, Natsuki or Megumin from Konosuba.
Let's ask her.
Natsuki. I feel like Natsuki would be, because I feel like Megumin would be more on the humble side.
You apparently haven't watched or read enough Konosuba, have you?
No, I have. It just like
No, she has.
I said she would be more on the humble side. I didn't say exactly humble, but just like a
When
bit
it comes
more.
to her if she was writing something, she would be more humble. But if she was blowing something up, then
she'd brag about it in like 2 seconds.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway.
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her.
Yes, you're just supposed to let the smalls have their accomplishment.
Yes, all this.
Alright, now let's do...
Who next?
Dan...
Yuri.
Sayori?
No, I said Yuri.
Oh, Yuri? Okay.
Yeah.
Then, Danny... The next, round, I guess, falls between you or me, who gets to pick.
Alright, well, for the moment, let's see what Yuri's poem is like.
It's probably gonna be violent. The movie. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Is this game articulated enough to, show us what the poem was we came up with?
Apparently not.
No, it isn't. That's just the mechanic to decide which girl you want to romance.
Alright.
Although if it did actually come up with an actual Mad Lib style poem with all the words we picked, that would be kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot to start speaking.
The anime logic. It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of amazing how similar Yuri's mannerisms are to one of the D&D characters I play. It's kind of staggering now that I think about it.
Just channel that D&D.
The what?
You just channel that D&D character when you're voicing her.
That's kind of what I'm doing. They're basically the same kind of shy wilting flower type.
Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, that burn!
Hoo-hoo. She does not hold back.
That minute when you missed what she said because you weren't paying attention?
It is basically implied that she thinks our writing is amateurish and is not entirely inaccurate.
Relatable. Adamske?
Yeah.
Hang on.
What should I hold on to?
The layman went offline.
Did he?
Did he? No? Doesn't say that for me.
Alright.
Yeah. Get it together, man. Also, you should be reading this on screen share.
So it's that bad.
Yeah. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Again, your line.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
You're gonna say boobs.
No, I was actually gonna say how is that happening? That's not what's happening. She's just looking away.
Man, reading any kind of prose that doesn't have pictorial accompaniment for you must be the most agonizing thing in the world.
Wait, what? You lagged out for a second.
You imagine good, so need picture.
It's not that. It's just it's my OCD going off with the picture not accompanying what's going on in the words of the visual novel. Emphasis on the word visual novel.
That's why there's pictures.
But the pictures don't match with the words.
Triggered!
Adam, all they need to do is make you is let you know what the characters look like. You imagine the rest. Also,
Fair
it costs money to make them actually animate.
Looking at you, Nekopara.
Yeah, that actually had a budget behind it.
Eh. Fucking underage cat girls.
Literally.
Mmm,
Also, spoilers.
tasty.
Wait, why did you say tasty, Vicky?
Because I'm a messed up person, and I just say whatever comes to my mind.
Yeah, dude, you've known her longer than I have. How are you not already familiar with this?
I don't know. Anyway, moving on. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes that we really haven't gotten anywhere. Speak, child. Confess to me your strife, child.
Yeah.
No!
Make with the word
Period.
talking.
It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
To say the least.
It's fine. It's fine, I really didn't notice.
Sure you didn't.
What? What were you saying?
Dicks are ruling the planet.
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. And I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Like, basically anything that isn't talking about writing theory or her own pieces of work, she is, like, the most wallflowerish wallflower.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
This is true.
Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not to say you can be blamed. That's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing it, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Well, we already apparently learned that Natsuki thinks we're a better writer than she is. So
Can I just put a lampshade on? Can I just put a lampshade on you, Yuri?
No,
No.
She's too expressive. Yeah,
Rich, you'd have to be like Nagato class Dandere.
basically. Yeah. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Weren't we just talking about that?
She can also be a little tsundere.
She is a little
little?
tsundere. Literally.
Short jokes. I feel attacked.
We're not doing about you, though, you little psychopathic unicorn horn.
Triggered.
Good grief.
Takes a moment to contemplate, but says triggered.
Okay, that's actually... Dang it, that's super funny.
Like, put it on a shirt, just, dot, 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 triggered. And then it says on the back, ellipses factory.
Yep. Whoops. Pardon us, folks. I might have did an oopsie.
Whoopsie.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh, that meme I totally didn't know existed and totally could have gone my whole life without knowing.
Right?
It's
Totally.
worse because his name is... It's worse because his name is actually Brrrr.
You need to skip through a bunch of stuff. Bear with us.
We should do a We should do a video, what your waifu says about you.
Nothing like stealing other people's ideas.
Yep,
Yay.
totally. Nobody's ever done that before.
Plagiarize.
Hashtag BuzzFeed.
Isn't that right, Otaku Versus?
Well, no, they haven't said done what your waifu says about you. They've done
No, they
what
did.
your favorite. They've done what your favorite anime says about you.
Well, still the same concept.
Oh, they did how to ruin your favorite anime, waifu edition.
Still, though. I knew I should have saved more often. Or should have saved after. Well, learning from mistakes. Right, now we can actually get back to the part where you left off on. Okay, Adorable shy girl is adorable and shy. Okay, almost there.
Oh, Danny, do you have a type?
No, just making a redundant observation. Okay, here we are.
Danny. Oh. Layman,
Danny.
is that your waifu?
Danny, the CEO, chairman, and founder of the redundancy department of redundancy department.
The Department of Redundancy Department, yes.
Yeah, there we go. Base how?
Biased.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Answer.
Baka!
Just
Just here off in the corner. Off in the corner. Baka. Sorry.
Shit, the Pirana syndrome's spreading.
I mean, she doesn't have a trademark on that phrase.
It's a disease that is spreading.
Sorry,
First
Baka.
it starts with a profusely apologizing for everything, then it leads into unholy screaming, and then death by flaming arrow.
No. It starts with hello again. Then it leads into sorry. Then it leads into unholy screaming and then death by flaming arrow. You missed a step there.
Okay, yeah. I
Baka!
did.
I'm gonna overuse this.
We should put that on a t-shirt,
Hadn't
just like a
noticed.
silhouette of Tuskiko saying Baka, if we get big enough.
I'm okay with this.
Make her giving the peace sign and it says Baka.
All right, have Steve make a note of this.
It's true. It's fine.
Thank you, Steve.
Steve's not here. He left. For now.
No, Steve!
Then who
Steve,
was I
worry.
talking
you talk to
to?
girls.
That was me. But don't worry, I'll get Steve back. All I have to do is lure him with some catnip, and it's not like
I
he'll get
have
far.
all the catnip.
I put a chip in his butt that will shock him if he goes more than a mile away from the house.
The old shocking butt chip
How
gambit
shocking.
works every time.
How shocking.
Boo! 0 points for not being original.
He said before we started the stream, making a joke about a pun about Yang.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, yeah, but that's because that was funny. And because I had a visual aid.
Yeah, true. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing herself to me or to Natsuki.
Or all of the above.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Well,
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Probably because she probably never talks to anyone.
writers love talking
Okay.
about what they write.
Yeah, but she probably never talks to anyone
That's why.
outside of the.
You know what? Never mind. Just
I'm a lonely
just read the
emo
thing.
kid, and I write poetry.
Crawling in my skin!
Obvious joke is obvious.
Which itself is kind of funny. That fits with our conversation and this conversation.
Yeah, a little bit.
After all this, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
No, it's a baking club.
Yeah, no, clearly it's this baking club. Don't you see all the baking that's going on in this baking club? This is a baking club, guys. Baking club.
Yes!
I can't read that. Danny, you're up.
I'll take care of that. Okay, yeah. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The lights flicker. I flicker back. More
That's
hipster
not more
snapping.
like a story.
I mean, who says that poems can't have a narrative to them? I mean, what do you think? What do you think? 45% of all songs are.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Danny.
have such terrible handwriting.
Hey, it was only terrible because Tuskiko and I are on phones, and the quality's kind of crap on our phones. You are writing cursive. You have.
I can't read
penmanship.
cursive.
She has class.
I got forced to learn how to write cursive.
So did I, because I went to a Catholic school.
I was forced to learn it, but I never stuck.
I only know for my signature.
Yeah, for real. That's it.
Everybody
gotta
just
know it
types
for
things
writing
out
checks.
nowadays.
Yeah, but the only reason you need it really is just to write a check at this point. Or sign for a package.
Or something. We're becoming an increasingly digital culture.
Yeah. And when we got a world
I'm a
full
cat.
Stone Age, baby.
Okay, you just do you keep doing that, Tuskiko.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Yes, you were. Don't
Tusky-
lie.
Tuskiko, you're a tsundere cat. Well, cats are already tsundere.
Yeah, this is true.
That was a good cat impression.
Yeah. But it took you a long time to read.
I don't know, Garza.
I don't know how to read. That's why I'm in this club.
Learn. Why do you think it took me so long to read Sayori's book? And it totally wasn't because the layman Adamska and Tuskiko couldn't read their lines.
No, totally. We're professionals and stuff.
Well, I just don't read script very often.
Relatable.
What does cursive even look like in Japanese?
Couldn't tell ya. I don't have a trained enough eye to
Google.
differentiate regular kanji from stylized kanji.
Yeah. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's no relief. Well, she's taking that a lot better than I thought she would.
She's very easily impressionable, clearly. Also, I like the poem.
Baka!
I liked your poem too. I got like more than one.
Damn it, Natsuki, go bake something.
Screw you! You can only like my poem!
She's gone from tsundere to yandere in 0.0 seconds.
Yuri must die! Yuri!
Good grief.
Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm
Overachiever.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest.
Are you?
Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Like
Vodka.
Alka-Seltzer.
She slept with one once.
Hang on 1 second. Sayori.
Huh?
Wait, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Shut up.
Vodka!
What even was that sound effect supposed to be?
Gunshot.
Ah.
Rude. This is
Are
why
you-
you have no friends.
Okay, that's enough of that. Are you into Ghost Siri?
She slept with one.
Weird. Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, protagonist. I really would change the name if I could. But sadly, I cannot.
Unfortunate.
I think it really is
There's
just
me.
tied to my Steam ID or something.
But this is... Yeah, this is layman's game, so not like it would have made much of a difference. But I am the layman now.
Buckas.
Then... Wait, if you're me, then who am I? I'm magic!
You're Tusky. Dun dun dun!
He's a ghost.
Boo.
Sayori, if you open your mouth one more time, you're going to the trash bin with Aqua
I
and
have to
Hatsune Miku.
pee!
Then go pee!
I don't feel like getting up. And I live in a trash can. I made a trash castle.
I
It's
must
my
have totally
fault.
missed the point.
As long as you're happy with that. Well,
I made it look spectacular.
well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do
Well,
more
then-
than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Not that they don't do that as well. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
She's definitely the emo kid.
Sort of. I mean, the closest thing to it.
Wake me up inside, I can't wake me up in...
Save me!
Thank you. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
Thank you, Captain points out the obvious a lot.
Oh my god, really?
I knew that's what you were gonna do. We need to take the stupid soundboard away from him. He's having too much fun. He's having too much fun with it.
We really do.
I am mad with power.
I'm just mad. We were thinking the exact same thing. Anywho.
Yeah.
That was great.
Anyways,
Put that
I
on our
hadn't
best
even
ever
thought
reel.
of that. That's impressive. Most impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Back, of course that she's right.
Guess I'll have to keep trying.
Totally. Keep
Also,
on keeping on.
Also, Peanut Gallery, Sayori. I mean, Natsuki. Fuck. Shut up.
Make me.
New volume.
You're tiny enough. You're tiny enough. I could put you in a locker. You know.
Actually, no.
Stop it.
Make me.
Locker.
Make me. I don't care. You think I'm scared of a locker? I could break that.
Anyway, I'm counting on you. And that was that. Just in case I accidentally close the stupid game again. Because apparently it likes to not work if the window gets minimized.
Alright, so Sayori or Monica? Sayori or Monica? Wait, but first who gets to choose? Me or you, Danny?
Rock, paper, scissors for it.
We can't see each other.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 5. If you guess it, you get to choose. If not, I'll choose.
Is it 4?
No, it's 3.75289.
Boy!
Ooh, big number.
Not really. It's just a kind of fractional, actually.
It's literally Danny being a troll. Go on. Pick.
Yeah, no, I'm picking Monica. Because why the heck not? Hi, protagonist.
I had a feeling you were gonna pick her.
I was actually torn, but I think that having childhood friend at the end of the selection works better narratively.
All right.
Because I'm the weird guy who always is always thinking like that. Having a good time so far? Are you?
Not
Nope.
at all.
There
Not
was
at all.
no cookies.
Go bake some cookies.
Make me.
You're the one who wants cookies so bad. Go bake them.
I just want
I mean, I
sweets
think
in general.
I think I saw this young girl in a red hood and cape running off with a plate of cookies before.
Must
Go after
face
her.
her.
Yeah, go after that adorable little girl.
Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go chase her.
Well,
Go to the bathroom while you're at it.
Well, Tuskika's doing that. Read your line.
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I wonder if there's the hair I'm mending.
I'm sure I could find that out with a Google search. But I also
That
don't want
little
to
girl
spoil...
got away.
Well, no cookies for us, I guess. Yeah.
She would have ordered
I
dinner
robbed
for
a
herself.
bakery instead.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
In other words, put in as little effort as possible.
But wait, if I put in more effort, Then I could become the president, and then I'll have...
Baka.
Exactly.
Ultimate facepalm.
Okay, that's the last one. That's the last one.
It better be.
No, it's not. We all know you. It's not gonna be the last one.
It probably won't.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Only because you are my senpai and I crush on you for some reason.
Senpai will never notice you.
Here you go, pretty girl that which I do lust after. Please do not hate me for a stupid poem.
Yes. What are your feelings for me? Check. I like you, I don't like you, or do you want to go skateboards?
Skateboards.
Skateboards, yes, let go, please, now.
Clearly. Don't worry, protagonist. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to take it.
I'm just imagining my Tsundere character. I can't remember the name of it for some reason. Natsuki, thank you. I was having a brain fart. Just curling up on the desk like a cat and going to sleep.
Me.
I hand Monica. Yeah, you. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, protagonist.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh. Jeez.
Cue GTA wasted graphic. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Nervous laughter. Don't know how to talk to you, pretty girl.
Yeah, also you might want to clean up.
Did he turn into Steve?
I'm back. Why did I get electrocuted?
There's a chip in your ass. It's very shocking.
Oh. Excuse me 1 second. Hey, wait, what are you doing with that baseball?
Yeah, I think you kind of had that one coming at him.
I'm in charge now. Excuse me. Hi.
Hi.
So, I'll take it over for this, my fool of a boss. Excuse me. Let's...
Can you talk to a girl?
I can. If you say so.
Yep.
Especially a virtual one who's not real.
And technically, you are talking to me, so...
Yes, but the big question is, how about that one that works at the comic book store?
Nope. What about? Shut up. Hope she's not watching this.
Sure.
She probably is.
Yeah. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
Yeah. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. Sound like somebody else we know?
Baka!
There it is.
Totally.
I wouldn't know. I just got here.
Yes, you did.
So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Oh, this guy is so vanilla.
It's almost like these kinds of games are meant for you to insert yourself into the role of the protagonist or something.
Oh, I don't do dating sims. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Okay.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
This is true. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
Relatable.
Is this game your Patronus?
Probably.
Oh, little Tusky go. I see. Well, let's read it. Well, let's have a good read then.
Yes, let us indeed. Oh, there's a scroll bar on this one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. Hard to see. It's so small.
Yeah.
I real blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My
Retinas.
Hang on, I just lost my place. My retina's already scratched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep. Stretching forever into not everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in.
Alright. Interesting.
Now, is she a romanceable option? I do like her.
As far as I can tell, Monica is the only girl that you cannot form a relationship with. At least not in the first playthrough.
Well, that's dumb.
So, what do you think?
Are you triggered?
Not triggered, just upset and annoyed. She seems like one of the most articulated people in this classroom setting. That's totally not a JPEG image.
You missed us talking with Yuri before.
Of course, well, yeah. It's very freeform. If that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask about feedback. Ask for feedback, my bad. I should have my glasses
It's
checked.
okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. I wonder what this epiphany could possibly be. I don't know why I'm
Epiphany.
slipping to Transylvanian accent.
You sound like Discount Alucard.
That was funny.
I wasn't bringing my
An
A game.
epiphany. An epiphany.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Take notes, everybody at home.
She's right, you know.
She writes down everything.
Mm-hmm. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Why don't you use a pencil? Oh, much obliged, and why don't you use a pencil? That's my advice.
Because pencils are overrated.
Because pens are classy.
Fair enough. Sayori.
So yeah, Steve. Yeah, we've been able to pick which girl we want to share our poems with in this sequence. So which one would you like? The floor is yours.
This is a joke, right? You're joking.
Am
There's
I?
only one choice there.
Oh,
Why did we
well-
give you a choice at this point?
Oh, Sayori, good choice. That's what I was thinking.
Two. Go.
I think we were all thinking about Sayori.
Totally. You're still reading for Sayori, right, Tuskiko?
Yeah, my brother walked in. Hold on, more people. Okay, I'm here.
Yay.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, she's got those little eyes full of wonder, the bow and a hair. Oh.
This is so good. Poor Tag.
Pro tag. Huh?
I fell. I love it! Ugh.
This is so cute.
Something tells me she's quite easily impressed.
I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Mm-hmm.
You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe that's why.
Cue anime falling over sideways.
Because I have no idea what I like either.
Uh-huh. Jeez.
Seriously.
Don't we just put her in a box and leave her in that box and never, like, open it again?
No, I like this one. She's tiny and adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I get the sense there's some triggering going on right now?
I feel attacked.
Why do you feel attacked?
I
Who's
know.
being triggered?
Stupid phrasing.
Just read the lines,
Yuri's
Steve.
opinion. Okay. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Be honest
Eh?
with me, please.
No, your writing is shit.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I want to slap her.
I want to hug her.
I think I understand British accent. Great, thanks, Steve.
I'm not even British!
You sound British.
Yeah.
That's how my vocal cords are structured.
Okay.
I come from space on a planet where there is no Britain.
But lots of
Okay.
planets do have a north. I know that much.
Exactly. Well, I'm not really from the north of my planet, to tell you the truth. My voice would be a little deeper if I was.
Whatever.
I really
Details.
don't care.
Details for later. Anyway, back to
I
this.
think. Shut up! I think I understand you better a lot. Than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. Oh, God. It's... it's a pro-tag poem.
Oh, she's not wrong.
Can I, like, strangle her with her own bow?
Why would you do that?
Because I'm not a nice person?
I'm
Ah, Tusky go.
just sitting here eating popcorn watching these two bicker.
I don't have
Tusky
food. Hey, sharing is caring.
You were bad. You don't get to have popcorn. Go have an apple.
I'll see.
Go have healthy food. Go have an apple.
I'll see if I can figure out how to
Make me
send it through the internet.
That's why we have Amazon.com.
That makes it feel extra special. Oh my god, this she's
She's too
like,
daddy.
I can feel your feelings in it.
I can feel my feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest, and I want to hug you.
No, you don't. It's contagious. You'll get a disease.
I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, dude, anime
Steve.
cooties are no laughing matter.
Steve.
It's
You hit
cancer.
me with a baseball bat? Well, you shocked my butt, boss. Go back to sleep. No, I don't wanna go back to sleep. Shh, it's okay. It's okay, no, just let me put this pillow over your head. That's... It's all over now. He's just sleeping.
You know that only works if people
You
know how to breathe,
without
right?
him, you can't get the chip out of your butt.
Oh, please, I can just cut it out, relax.
Well, there goes your butt.
I can regenerate.
Can you?
Yes.
Sure.
You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
I am. Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room.
Clearly, that wasn't enough of an indicator.
That wasn't.
I guess she just needs more help.
Okay,
Send her back
yeah.
to first grade.
Why are you so mean to her?
I'm mean to everyone.
What is her specifically?
Well, she's on screen right now.
Also because she's an airhead. What? How did you survive?
Magic.
What has she said? Ah!
Stop
Okay.
hurting your master.
No, I'm back.
No, that was Adam
No, that's
punching Steve out. So anyway, we basically went through Monica, and now we're at Sayori.
I missed Monica?
Sadly. But you can just watch the recording back if you want to.
Damn it, Steve! Whatever. You're going in the Pirana bucket.
Yeah, on sale now at Pirana Buckets R Us. Get yours today.
No, not the Pirana bucket, in the Pirana bucket.
I need one.
Do that later.
Can we put Sayori in the bucket?
Yes.
No, we'll
put Sayori in the Pirana bucket.
Maybe later. We need to finish. We need to finish this stupid stream first. I want to at least get through reading all these girls' different poems.
Yeah, let's get through this. All right. Well, of course.
Of course.
I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
Yes, it does. See?
Sure about that.
I mean, not if you want to unlock 100% completion.
True. It's like
a
It's your line.
child. It's like I said before, Protag. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know.
Good thing she's not talking
Takes
to.
all the rice cakes. Takes all the rice cakes,
Yeah.
hides in the closet, and eats them.
Yeah, good thing she's not talking to Sato Kazuma right now.
Nah, if he was talking to Sato Kazuma, he'd just look at her. You really don't know the first thing about me, do you?
Probably.
Still! Then just walk in the closet.
Masturbate.
I mean, he is a healthy, red-blooded young Japanese boy, so.
Hey, he apparently did it while he was in the stable with Aqua.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she said.
The things you learn about.
She said she always heard rustling coming from next to her when she was trying to sleep, and she'd just roll over.
It could have been tossing and turning. It doesn't have to be that.
He was pretty embarrassed about it. I'm pretty sure it was.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on.
Yeah, it's your line, Sayori.
Like this, trying new things like this for other people. English, what? That's something that only really good people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, never do this. Tries things for selfish reasons. Only villains do that.
Are you sure trying things... You just take that and replace it with White Rose shipping.
I already fixed the internet. Don't break it again.
You have to... Well, you have to fix it again because people are shipping freezer burn now.
Just let me worry about that, okay?
Okay.
Freezer burn.
I haven't gotten the nukes entirely ready yet.
Okay.
I want them to actually go off when the time comes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sayori. Now, can we please read your scrap of paper that is probably made of just chicken scratch? I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. I am after tsundere McBaka pants.
Yo.
Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined.
Yeah, well,
Freaking Shanghaiing me.
Well, she is a girl, and you do want to get with girls, which is why you joined this club in the first place. Makes sense.
Is it really?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he said as much. I mean, I'm pretty...
Protag, is that all? Protag, is that all you think about?
Well, he thinks
Girls
about anime,
and
too.
manga.
Porn.
Anime has girls. It's called hentai. and it's art.
Clearly shows all the stills of poorly drawn hentai.
Shows Boku no Pico. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
You have killed us all by mentioning that one.
Yes.
Oh, well, minor losses. I'm kidding. Don't kill me.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Get on with it!
That will be my way of thanking you. Feed to piranhas.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. And then I'm going to hold you over a piranha bucket.
Yay!
On sale at Pirana Buckets R Us.
We're not sponsored yet. Call us.
I mean, I wonder how big the overlap between otaku and Pirana Bucket enthusiasts is.
Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Takes it, looks at it, puts in Shredder immediately.
I have to pee.
Thank you for sharing with the rest of the class. Is that what you brought in for show and tell today, Tuskiko?
Yes, it is. I brought a giant bucket and I'm gonna pee in it to show everyone how to pee.
And then we're gonna put that next to my piranha bucket. It's your line.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. I know you're bad at peeing, that's why we're gonna teach you.
We shall see about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Any, you want to take a stab at this one, or shall I?
You shall. This time it's yours.
I can barely see the words on this phone.
Alright. Okay then. Yeah. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Okay, only half of that could be Tuskiko. Because she's usually in bed until like 2 in the afternoon.
I do not agree with that.
That is
Your
the truth,
statement is wrong.
Vicky, Tuskiko, I can't call
No, it's
you.
not. No, you are wrong. I am not listening to this, and you're a butt.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Damska is a butt.
I am the biggest butt.
Yes.
He's a very tiny butt.
Not quite as big as my big butt over at Lost Paws, but we're getting there.
Every cupcake you give me contributes to us beating my big butt at Lost Paws out for biggest butt in the universe.
Please donate generously.
The cupcakes belong to me now.
I have to pee.
Go pee! You've said that. If this wasn't live, there would be a counter on the screen now.
I mean, it's probably doable, but I don't know how to do it.
Sayori. This is just a guess, bud. Did you wait until this morning to write this?
I'll take over until Tuskiko gets back. gotta get my adorable prepubescent teenage girl voice on.
No. Just a little bit.
Oh, I said what I
can't
was gonna
answer.
do.
You can't answer just a little bit, or it's a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Poke, poke.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
That-
She's adorable!
Shut up, Steve.
Ah!
Don't be mean. I still tried my
Fucking
best.
piranhas! Fucking piranhas! Fucking piranhas! Oh, where'd the squid come from? What's going on? Oh my god! Fabulous! Ah!
You forgot to put the gag on him, didn't you?
No. I enjoy his screams.
Oh, okay then. Continue.
Yes, sir. Ah, yeah. Hashtag dark humor.
Totally.
I
No,
didn't mean...
no actual cat people were harmed in the making of this live stream.
Except for Steve, because fuck that guy right now.
Okay, except for him.
No, he's fine. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast.
Yeah.
I made
I
some
like
toast.
food. Of course, then she goes and tells what she had for breakfast.
Yup.
Congratulations. You are just gonna blow expectations.
Exactly.
Even though, you know what, I'm just gonna use this voice, even though you were late to school.
Doing
I'm
your...
a cat. I'm a kitty cat, and I just dance, and I just dance.
Okay then.
You missed Steve in the
I did.
piranha bucket. You missed Steve in the piranha bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel some type of way now. Stay out of this!
Guys,
Yeah,
My brother's being annoying.
it's bad to skip. Oh, it's your line.
Is it?
Skiko.
Yep.
It's back to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
The
need
truth,
Snickers.
though.
You need a Snickers.
Yeah.
The truth about Tuskiko, though.
What? I don't care for breakfast. What are you talking about?
That's why you're always so cranky!
I'm just a cranky person.
Do you eat breakfast?
No.
Then there's clearly a correlation
That's your
between those
problem.
two things.
But even when I do eat breakfast, I'm still cranky. There's no solving that part. I'm just a cranky person.
Do you have an off switch?
No. Do you?
It's right next to the on switch, or is that the prostate?
Oh my god. It's probably the prostate.
Yeah, I think it's the
I have a
latter.
stick, I look.
The prostate is the on switch. The off switch is somewhere in that area. I'm quoting Deadpool. Jeez.
I got it.
I
You see-
did it.
See, layman got it.
That's because Layman's a nerd. You're a nerd.
And proud of it.
And you're a
Hell
nerd too.
yeah!
And
I
you're
don't
a
know what
nerd
you're talking
too.
about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a normal person.
That's why you're playing a visual novel with us.
Shh.
That's why you have D&D in like half an hour.
It's normal. It's normal.
But seriously, though, we should probably finish up this bit, because, yeah, Tuskiko does have something else she needs to do today.
It is Dungeons and Dragons. Shh. I'm not.
Nerd!
No.
Alright.
It's just called the Geek Squad.
I think that's trademarked already.
Shh.
Well, anyway, I guess there's no point in arguing.
Hi, Steve.
Steve is still in the Pirana Bucket.
Yeah,
Oh,
nope,
well,
still Adam.
Someone said hi if he lives. Tell him I'm gonna, like, take all his catnip. Oh.
Okay, then.
I think he
That
did.
happened. It'll be fine. That mess will sort itself out. Anyways, thanks for showing me. You do that way too well.
This is so much fun.
It's almost like this is sort of in her normal register of vocalizations or something.
I feel some type of way right now.
I think that way should be Adam. Adam is stupid for not realizing why you're able to sound like a girl.
No,
I
I mean
realize
like.
why I sound like a girl. Why do
No,
I sound like a girl?
It's not that. I'm laughing. It's because it's she's not usually this like cheery like Sayori, and she's able to do that giggle too perfectly.
People can act.
That is true. Hello?
Anyway.
I am massaging my face.
What?
Well, the bit's done now.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Monica's the best. Oh my god, can I please just kill her?
Shipping intensifies, and yes, you can. In front of Monica!
No, in front of Steve.
Oh, wow, that's dark.
Dude.
I never said I wasn't dark.
First, we'll put her in the Pirana Bucket in front of Steve, then we'll kill her.
Yes. I'm all for this. Let's do it. But next time, I won't forget.
You say that with such false confidence.
And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Please kill me. I didn't think she'd be this cheery. I am disappointed in my choices of characters now.
Well, this is the bed you picked. Now you've got to lay in it.
I look forward to this. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're dying on the inside, so you act happy.
Okay, we're finally through all that bit now.
Now we can end it for now.
Yes. So, guys, what have we learned today?
Sayori's a little bitch.
And Steve likes her for some reason, so Pirana Bucket.
Yes.
That Pirana Buckets R Us.
Also,
That Pirana Buckets are a thing.
yes. And also that y'all people at home need to be paying frickin' attention if you want any kind of career in writing.
Remember, just because the poem is small and it seems like written by a 5-year-old does not mean it's a great poem. I mean, does not mean it's a bad poem. I can English, I promise.
Sounds like you should be the one taking notes,
Yeah.
Tuskiko.
I will eat you.
You should feel well about yourself.
Kiki.
Anyways, I'm
It
still.
is on that bombshell, it is time to end.
Yep. Yeah.
Tune in next time to see more our little unicorns.
Yes.
Totally.
Until then, I am Adamsko122.
My name is the Layman.
I'm Tastiko.
And we'll see all you beautiful unicorns
Unicorn.
next time.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Take it away, Steve. Ah!